What up? Back again with another recipe. Today we're doing creamy, dreamy chicken and broccoli pasta. Get ready, okay? Get yourself ready. So first, I got thinly sliced chicken breasts. I got like maybe 6 slices. And I start seasoning with paprika. This is Sazón. I added some Italian seasoning, lemon pepper, complete seasoning, and ground mustard. Basically what you see in the back right there. Like at this point, I'm just going in order and doing them one by one, but the only thing that wasn't on screen was the paprika and the Sazón. So that's all you got to worry about. That's all I did. Made sure I gave it a good little mix and got everything incorporated. I didn't want to do too much with the chicken. This was actually enough. I didn't have to add nothing. It was perfectly seasoned. So season to your liking, but don't overdo it. But if you do, you can always dilute it with some water. I had some boiling water going, added my rigatoni noodles, and you know that was the chicken cooking. Got it a nice little, I like this color. That Sazón always add a nice color to it. It just, it was good. Like I had to stop myself from eating these little chicken strips, okay? Don't do it. Don't eat all of your chicken and it, either way. So I did my veggies. I had a lot more onion than I did anything else. So I had like maybe a half of green pepper, half of red pepper, maybe if that, because it was like a little mixture thing. But, you know, I added all that, make sure I got them nice and translucent. Then I added some, this is milk. I added maybe, I kind of eyeballed this. I just made sure it was covered. And I maybe, that was a half a cup of heavy cream, if that. I did end up adding more later, which you're going to see, so stay tuned. And that was, you know, just half a stick cream cheese. Half a little block. Or just literally half a block cream cheese. This just adds an extra flavor to me. You know, it helps thicken it up and get it to my sauce. So then, you know, once it started to heat up, this was when I went in with the seasoning. Minced garlic, Italian seasoning, complete seasoning, chili powder. But later on I did end up adding black pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and some just a little pinch of seasoned salt, which you're gonna see later in a minute too. Right there, this is where I added just a little bit of little bit more heavy cream and maybe a half a cup of chicken broth. You know, not much. I just wanted to try a little something different, you know. This is right here is when I was adding the black pepper, the little pinch of garlic, and that little pinch of seasoned salt, you know. That's it. Because like I say, taste as you go. I had tasted it, and it wasn't where I wanted it to be. So, you know, make sure you're tasting this thing. I'm always tell you what I use, but it's up to you to get it to your liking. Here is, I had freshly grated some pepper jack and some sharp cheddar cheese. It just tastes better when it's freshly grated. I'm telling you. Once you go grated, you can't go back. Okay? You can't. I have not bought a bag of already shredded cheese in so long because it melt better. It tastes better. It's a little more work, but it's worth it. This is the point where you're supposed to be tasting this. After you add that cheese, you know, taste that, see where it's at. You might need to add some. You might need to add more cheese. Mine just needed more cheese to me. So I just added the rest of my cheese. Rest of that pepper jack and cheddar cheese. That's all I used in the sauce. That's it. Make sure you get that thickening up, and it's starting to thicken up. That's why I added a little bit more heavy cream and some chicken broth, because I wanted it to get, you know, just a little bit looser. I didn't want it too thick before I added the cheese, because, you know, then you gotta, you know, do what I just did. So then added some broccoli. I ain't do nothing special with the broccoli, don't worry. I just, you know, put some fresh broccoli in a skillet, and I added a little butter and some seasoned salt, and I just steamed it. That's it, nothing major. Added those washed rigatoni noodles. Made sure I washed them off when I took them out of off the stove. Mix that up. I have not added the chicken yet. That step is coming next, but I just wanted it to, you know, get a nice mix on it, get it in that sauce, and, you know, get it ready for the chicken. And bam, chicken. There you go. Look how good that chicken looked before I put it in the sauce, though. Now you see why I was eating it before I could even get to this step. Okay, get a nice mix on this thing. Okay, get it nice, get it good. If you got any questions though, you know, let me know. But you know, everything I did, I just showed you for real. Like I ain't do nothing extra from what I just did, from what you just seen in this video. So go ahead and make this. You are not going to regret it. I added a little Muenster cheese on top just for a little flavor, and creamy, dreamy chicken and broccoli pasta.